My name is Koenie Slabbert. I'm the Acting Senior Manager for Program Analysis, Research, Development and Learning at the Seda National Office. I'm here to talk about the manufacturing and the manufacturing sector that we as enterprise development practitioners are dealing with to ensure that the economy of this country grows. As we all know, in the early 1900s, there was an industrial revolution. But now currently what we have to do in South Africa is to make sure that we bring up the African industrial revolution, and the African industrial revolution should focus around manufacturing. As a country and as a continent, we haven't focused much on manufacturing, and manufacturing is the one area where we can make sure that we create enough jobs and there is enough products flowing out of the country to sort of satisfy the direction that the department is taking, which is ensuring that we localize most of our production. If one looks at how COVID infected or affected the country and the world, as Africa, we have to start becoming independent. And how do we become independent when we look at producing products? We are currently a country or a nation of consumers. We need to be a nation of producers, and the only way we can produce is to concentrate on manufacturing. Manufacturing has since gone down over the years. We all remember that in the 80s, the then South African government, because of the sanctions that were imposed upon them, they had to become self-reliant, with the result that they developed manufacturing to a very strong point where they did not need the outside world that much. So this is where we need to go as a country. We need to invoke those principles and processes so that as a country we become more production oriented and we manufacture. If we manufacture, we are sure that we are going to deal effectively with the 54% unemployment rate. We can reduce the 54% unemployment rate to a small number that is manageable, that is within the 10% mark that we are all looking at. So for us as a country, we need to refocus, and in refocusing, we need to start concentrating. When we manufacture, we make sure, because manufacturing is a process whereby you build not just capacity, but you ensure that there is processes that are streamlined. In other words, you start from the raw material until the finished product. And only when we do that as a country will we ensure that our economy grows and in leaps and bounds. We know that in the manufacturing sector, for every rand you spend, you are able to make sure that you create a job opportunity. Whereas in retail, you have to buy products, you have to get products from other countries in order to ensure that you create employment. But when we manufacture ourselves, we will be able to make sure that we increase the decrease the unemployment figure in the country. We also give would-be business entrepreneurs the opportunity where they can start to think innovative, and they can start, and we can assist them in manufacturing processes and ensuring that this process will help the country in growing. On the technology side, we have a unit called Seda Technology Program. Now the Seda Technology Program assists in two ways. They assist SMMEs with accessing technology. Now, whatever technology this client have, the Seda Technology Program has an incentive where the client applies to that access that technology, and we will give them a technology or whatever technology they need to a value of whatever they will require, but it is capped at 1.2 million. But it's also important to understand that our Seda Technology Program doesn't just assist with access to technology, but it also assists with ensuring that clients are meeting the quality standard, because they got a quality division that deals with the quality of products and also the SABS accreditation and so forth. They are also assisting with access to 4IR where SMMEs or who are interested in starting businesses in the fourth industrial revolution can get assistance from. They can also assist them in becoming incubatees in one of the incubators that we own or we co-own in the industry. I want to appeal to all the SMMEs or would-be SMMEs who wants to make or want to get business development support services from Seda to go onto our website www.seda.org.za, and I would urge you to follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, together advancing small business development.